And hello again, Bulldogs Nation. Welcome to 2026 Greenwood High School football. Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, the Ball Barber. We are live in Fayetteville, Arkansas for our annual preseason benefit scrimmage with the Purple Dogs. Obviously switching back home and home each year, and we've made the trip up the hill this evening. Trying to beat the heat and wishing this shade would grow a little bit more, but it's still pretty hot here as the guys are getting loose now. Ninth grade game just ended in a 14-14 tie, and so the varsity boys are out getting loose. And man, you talk about a field full of new faces on both sides of the ball. Obviously, guys, you've got Anthony Lucas, former Arkansas great, as the new coach at Fayetteville. And, of course, Jason Gill, longtime defensive coordinator for Greenwood, who's been moved up to head coach for Greenwood. So both guys kind of filling their oats here after some 7-on-7 through the summer, and then now finally getting to get 11-on-11. Be interesting to see how both seasons end up for these two coaches.
Yeah, Tim, another coach you didn't mention, Stephen Hogan, is probably going to be the main play caller this year. I'm excited for Coach Hogan. Been around the program his whole life, so it's going to be interesting to see him, how he functions. Also, Brandon Godfrey moved up from the junior high ranks. He's the defensive back coach. So, yeah, a lot of new this year, but, you know, the same thing that's not new is that G on that helmet, and that's a great thing to see.
And, Richie, the other thing that's really new from a Greenwood perspective is our conference. Obviously, Greenwood has moved down with the promotion of Shiloh and Pulaski Academy having bumped to 7A. People say, man, is Greenwood shrinking? I said, no, everybody's just getting bigger. Or the private schools are getting penalized, if you will, if you can call it a penalty. So we've moved down to 5A, so it should be interesting to rekindle some old flames and get to see some new faces we haven't seen in a long, long time.
So years ago when we bumped up to 6A, we just had the first 13-0 or 14-0 season as a 5A school. I was talking to a guy, and he said, that'll never happen again. Very first year in 6A, we came out, we went undefeated. It was that was the beginning of that big run we had, 50 games.
Yep.
And so what I tell people all the time is don't sleep on the 5A. There's really good football, great towns, great football towns, community-driven. You won't play some of the bigger cities, but you'll play those Farmingtons and those Dardanelles, those towns that come alive on a Friday night that just embrace their kids, embrace the town, embrace football. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Tonight I'm looking forward to seeing – you know, Coatney's a Greenwood guy. That's where, you know, his whole family's from there. Yeah. But he grew up with these boys across the field from today. I'm excited to see what he does tonight. I don't think he'll be any more nervous than he will be tonight. First time starting, plus he's playing his old teammates. Be a good dynamic to watch that play out.
I'm curious, last time we were here, wasn't he wearing purple, or had he just moved to Greenwood his sophomore year? I can't remember.
Last time we were here, he would have been in purple.
Yeah, right. So, you know.
That's true.
But right, certainly has the pedigree, and he's a guy that really probably was in line for the starting job here until we had the move-in kid that's dad was the coach at Arkansas, all that kind of.
Now he's at Arkansas. Yeah, he's a senior in high school.
Yeah, so maybe he may have a little bit of the hot rear, if you will. Cruz might to show him what he's got by kind of skipping over him, and you know, thank God because he's a great baseball player as well. Great to get Brooks back down to Greenwood, too, his daddy. Obviously, Brooks, you know, if you know anything about Greenwood football, 96, 97, 98, I mean, those are his years as a 3-year starter, all the records he had set and has still some of those. But great to have him back around the program.
His grandpa wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, absolutely.
His cousins, Tyler Wilson, Jay Burgess.
Yeah.
Not to mention, he played in the golf tournament. We hosted down there at the Vash. Vash looks great.
Yes.
We hosted Van Buren and Mina, and we won. We won that one. And
nice.
I think Brooks played with the JV team and shot a 76. Cruz,
right.
That's right.
Brooks ain't shooting no 76.
No.
Brooks might shoot 79 or 80.
Yeah, I heard he triple bogeyed 17 or 18, shot
Nice.
76. Not bad.
I like it. So we're looking forward to tonight. And then, as we've already alluded to, a new face at the quarterback for Greenwood with the moving on of Kane Archer. You've got Lovey Richie. You're going to head down to the field and brave the elements with Cruz Coatney coming in. And, you know, people say, well, what do you got? What are we going to do? Well, we've got a lot of guys back on defense. You say what you want. Man, we gave up a 70-piece last year in the state championship game. So there's certainly room to improve. had a lot of youth last year. Those guys are a year older. They're hungry, a little embarrassed from that, I would assume. So you've got the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Coach Gill will still probably be doing the majority of the defensive calling as the head coach. As you see the captains at midfield, and then Hudnall's out there who will be an anchor. Charlie, a senior, 6'3", 280, getting collegiate interest as the Purple Dogs have won the coin toss, and they'll take the football. But you've got Dickinson back. You've got Flannery back. You've got some additions on the defensive backfield. I know little Ty Holt's going to be playing. I don't know if we've heard him playing some offense, maybe both ways. He certainly brings some athleticism and a little bit of fire to the sidelines. We've seen him on the baseball diamond and the basketball court. Really excited to see what this defense has to bring. Offensive line, I see Vanderwatt, I see Davis, obviously Jackson Cepeda, who's got offers from everybody across the country, D1 level. So offensive line should be real solid. And then, my gosh, you want to talk about a receiving core, guys. You got Braxton Canada back, Sweet Moses. You got little Carnes, Ty Carnes, who may be better than his brother, Grant. I mean, there's that. Mario Dunbar running the football. And we talked about Holt. You got Cooper Webb back there coming back at receiver. So a loaded wide receiver room. I see J.C. McMillan's name back on there. So Mills, those guys that had some time last year, really excited to see what they've got to offer this year. I don't think I mentioned Briar Hackler on the defensive side, another guy that was just a stud last year. My guy, number 5 this year. Some new numbers for the defensive guys. So
William Rye
back as well, doing some defensive work. 6 foot 150, a junior. Also, that junior class is defensively just loaded with talent. So
yeah, they're a year older now.
And here's you got Landon Franklin out there doing the kicking, number 19. He's a senior, got kicked the last year for us. So some names you'll mention. Now we've got limited stuff going on the screen, so I'll try to keep the time up for you. Have time on there? Do you have time, Troy? No. I'll keep you up with the time. I will tell you that in the ninth grade game, they played a running clock to the last 2 minutes. Now, normally in this format, the first half is varsity on varsity, and then at halftime they'll run in some JV and reserve guys. I'll be curious to see what the format is here with the heat, if they give the kids a little bit of a break. But we're going to play like a 12-minute regular quarter, for sure the first quarter.
Good news is it's 97 right now, and the flags are not moving at all.
Yeah, there's not a
But the high earlier day here in Fayetteville was 102. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hot out there.
And Franklin just kicked off by himself, and the ball goes into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback for Fayetteville.
I'm sure they're going to keep the kids hydrated as best as they can out there. It is warm. Bulldog weather, though, right? Bulldog weather.
It is Bulldog weather. Well, here we go. See McGinnister up front there, 32.
Brock Shepard, 44.
For Greenwood, Shepard again. Yeah, Brock. The guy, he was in and out of some injuries, if I'm not mistaken, last year, right? This guy can be healthy. Hudnall, of course, up front. Colton Lacey is a junior, 46. Number 10 is Rodney Worth. He's a senior. That's a guy his name has been mentioned. You see Dickinson in the backfield, number 0 there. Thomas New City wearing 8 at safety. And here's Fayetteville, 5 wide. They're going to look to throw on first down, and it's caught. And the tackle made over there. That's 15, Malachi Willis making the stop. Lacey also over there. Number 4 is Bailey Thibodeau, a defensive back. I think we got everybody. Nope, 7. William Rye, we talked about in the pregame. He's down here at the bottom of your screen. Quarterback's going to keep it. And that's Flannery sliding up there. Flannery at least kept his number from last year. Some of these guys changed numbers on me.
Yeah, Dickinson did, didn't he? He's 0 now.
Yeah.
Drew Dickinson.
Yes.
6 foot, 185, junior.
The quarterback is 1 in green. That's Remington Thomas, I guess. Yeah. This is their running back around the end. Flannery, another tackle, but it'll be first down yardage out near the 45. That's a Terrence Garden, a junior. That's a good name, Garden. Anthony Lucas, of course, was at Pulaski Academy for a number of years. Was the head coach down there for the last couple of years. Of course, he was the coach when Greenwood ended their long home winning streak. And the throw in the flat, and it's complete. Forced out of bounds. That's Rye coming up. That's Strickland making the reception. They're going to move quickly, so the defense has seen something like this out of Greenwood. And practice-wise, long screen pass. Hold.
Wow.
Good job of coming up from C.J. Bailey.
Yeah, that pass was made from this hash all the way to the sideline. That's a long pass.
Yep.
Great job by number 4 fighting off the block. The kid had him. I thought he even held him, but he did a great job fighting it off, making a tackle.
That's Bailey Thibodeau. I was looking at Fayetteville's roster. Number 4, Thibodeau on the stop. 2nd down and 6. Thomas drops back for Fayetteville, wanting to go up top, looking for it all. Dickinson was there, but overthrew his receiver. Cason Smith. And it's 4th down and 6. And as standing true to philosophy, they're not going to punt, at least not right now, it looks like. That's kind of a change of pace for the locals. I don't know if you're happier. It'd be nice to talk to some Fayetteville folks and say.
Depends on how often it works.
Well, yeah, right. What do you think about onside and no punts? Well, you're fixing to find out. Thomas in some trouble in the backfield. Can Greenwood get loose? McGinster had a shot at it. They blew the whistle on him.
On downs.
Yep, that's nice.
In the state championship game, the last time we played them down there, they love to go to that deep ball looking for a penalty or a catch, kind of a 50-50 plus the penalty. They picked up a bunch of them down there with Lucas as the coach when we played PA.
That's right.
That's what I'm referring to.
That's exactly right. Well, here we go. Cruz Coatney gets the keys to the car. That's Mario Dunbar back there with him. Twins to either side. Greenwood from their Purple Dog 44. Coatney's got it. First play to Dunbar. Bouncing outside, and he'll get no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage is all. Let's see. I see Cepeda up there at left tackle. Aiden Brazil is our center tonight. There's some motion from Braden Brewer. I didn't mention him in the pregame. He's back, and that's just a little out of his reach, incomplete.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty big gain connecting on that one.
Alex Vanderwatts at right tackle, and then Hal Davis at right guard. 63 Matthew Craven at left guard. That's what we got tonight.
And then they've moved.
Right.
The line's moving position.
Play action for Coatney, wanting to throw. Has a man, it is in and out. Just a little lackadaisical from Coop Webb. That's one he's got to drag in there. Kind of soft-armed it. It's 4th and 10. Looks like Greenwood's going to go for it on 4th here. Nope. Going to kick it over.
The question, who's going to punt?
Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, they're bringing in the punt squad. Looks like
Braxton
Canada's going to drop back. He punted some last year. Yep, that's the one that Coop would like to have back.
I like that second play call, a little Houston nuttish with the up back and the H back, if you will, and he kind of come out in the flare. Nice little screen set up out there.
Yeah. Canada has the snap. It looks like Braden Brewer's your snapper. The deep snapper, because the long line of
Braden Brewer, 6'4", 225, a senior.
Yeah. Well, the Edwards boys.
Do we not have an Edwards?
I don't think we do.
Man, it's the first time I hadn't had Edwards in a while. I don't see an Edwards.
So the Purple Dogs will get it at the 15. No score. 8:56 to go in the first quarter. They're going to throw it in the flat. Oh, and oh man, that was Malachi Willis had it right in his breadbasket and couldn't get the pick. Woo. They tried a little slant route and throw went a little awkward, and Malachi wasn't ready for it.
Sun was in his eyes.
You're right, man. Well, there's a little bit of that. 2nd and 10. Thomas in the shotgun. And the flat in behind his intended receiver. Yeah, New City in there on the stop. We talked about that coming up here, Ball Barber, is per capita of plays played and how many times his name's called.
Yeah,
Thomas
the guy's just a ball magnet. He just seems to make plays.
And on 3rd and long, Greenwood, there goes a hold.
Big hold.
Ball's flung loose but overthrown. And this is coming back.
Okay, so 4th and 10 on the 15. You go for it?
No, they're going to punt this, I think. Unless you just want to put it on film that we're going to go for it from anywhere. But
well, there's no secret, but they're going to kick this one away. I mean, to be honest with you, Kevin Kelly kicked some punt against us. If you, I don't know how many times he punted in his coaching career, but probably most of them were against us. I would say probably more than 50%.
Not because he wanted to.
Correct. Well, we've got Ty Holt and Canada back deep here to return punts. Unfortunately, they're not going to get the return, just catch the punts. Braxton saw a lot of work from him in football camps over the summer. Holt, we saw a lot of work from him in baseball action over the summer. Canada with a nice snag, and Greenwood, if they'll take it where he caught it, it's at the 45. We'll give Cruz Coatney a second chance to get some offensive movement going. You talked about Hogan. Coach Young would tell you last year Hogan kind of set the tone for the offense and gave him a lot of credit as the offense shined throughout the season. So it's no secret that Stevens got a great offensive mind, played the receiver and quarterback, went to A-State.
Yep.
Quarterback. The coaches he's been under is maybe the greatest resume in the history of football.
That's a good point.
As Dunbar goes down after about a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. You're talking, Hugh Freeze, was he there with Malzahn? He coached under Bill Blankenship. We got Drake Jones,
Brian Harsin.
Yeah, right. 2nd and 9. Maybe 8. Coatney to throw. Unloads over the top for Canada. Just hard to get on same page right now. A little jitters early on. And Greenwood's schedule, we talked about conference and moving down and Clarksville and the like, maybe some teams that we're not really worried about, but the non-conference schedule is fantastic. As we see Rennick coming out of the backfield, he catches it in the flat left side, gets to the 40, it's 4th and 5. So if you're one of those people that was, I don't know about, hopefully Coach Gill can get it done. Look, you got Bentonville West, Rogers, and Pulaski Academy in the non-con. So
we're going to find out.
You're going to see.
Yeah.
There's no way we're going to lose those all. But if you struggle some, if you go 1 and 2, let's just say, nobody panic. Just we're growing together in this deal. And we may go 3-0 and pound them all. Here's Cruz on 4th down. Steps up. Well, let's see if he's got his daddy's wheels. He sure does. 1st down, Cruz Coatney. Oh, baby. Down to the 30. Move the chains. Oh, wearing that number 11 looks like O'Brooksy.
A flashback.
Oh. I wonder what his career rushing yards were, Brooks's. We'll have to get that number. 1st and 10. Fumble the snap. Coatney tried to gather, and they'll blow the whistle dead in a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, just now, Braden Rennick's got him a new number this year. Wasn't he 88?
Yes.
Senior year going to number 2.
With sacks, they'd probably be pretty close to even.
Oh, yeah. If you count the negative yardage, I got you. Robert Worth at left guard now. That one's caught. That's Webb that time brought it in, got down to the 25. It'll be second and 5 rather. 3rd and 5. I'll get it in a second. That sun goes down, we'll be able to see the chain marker. Craven in its center. Here's Coatney from the shotgun with Dunbar off to his right. Brewer goes in motion. Coatney's going to roll right and going one-on-one and just overthrew Canada. 4th and 5. Rhett Holloway, a senior, checking in, little 21.
5'8", 150, senior.
4th down and 6. Let's see if Greenwood can find the 20-yard line. Here's Coatney. Tried a hard count. Nobody moved. Holt will come in motion. And Coatney to throw. Blitz coming. Screen passes there, and Holloway had
played.
it. Great defense from the Purple Dogs. See that very often.
He would have scored if that guy didn't make that tackle.
Agreed.
Well played.
My man Todd Drake checking in. Yeah. Appreciate it. 1st and 10 for the Purple Dogs. Can we get a number on that tackle?
Was it 15? 15 or 16?
Beckham Swoop.
That'd be 15.
15.
Beckham Swoop is the sophomore linebacker. Swoop. Yeah, back to the work for the Purple Dogs. And they give a little inside draw play. And Greenwood missed a few tackles. Finally in there to wrap up was Rodney Worth. McGinnister came over to help. 6 yards, though, 2nd and 4. New quarterback in for Fayetteville. That's Aaron Orgel. He's a junior. And he'll give to his running back again, trying the outside, and got room. Oh, nice. Upended New City.
Oh.
Ball come loose.
Yeah, the beanbag came out.
I think it pitched forward, though. It looks like it's going to be a 1st down. Yeah, that was New City came up and brought the thunder. A little powder keg. So 1st and 10, Fayetteville at their own 34. Straight drop now up in the pocket, running room, and he's down at the 40 as New City's held up as they're protecting the quarterbacks. I've always said, who was that guy they had? Was it Lindsey they had up here a while back that the Cash Archer had a free run at down at Greenwood a couple years ago and would have never made it through the season if they wouldn't have blown the whistle dead. He came in from the blind side, and that kid was going to have some permanent problems. Cash had a free run. I don't know if it was Lindsey or the guy before him that was supposed to be really, really good out of Fayetteville High. Yeah, it wouldn't have ended well.
That's fact.
2nd and 4. And Orgill in the shotgun rolling right. Here comes McGinnister. They set up a screen pass. There's our guy. Rodney Worth, well done.
Well played.
Paying back a little well-played screen pass of our own. Worth is 6'1", 185, a senior.
3rd and 8. Just under 5 minutes left here in the quarter.
No score. 3rd and 8. Fayetteville at their own 36. Defense, one more chance to hold them here. Of course, you know how Coach Lucas does it. This may be a 4th down, 2-down territory. Rye kind of took a step, not getting burnt. A nice put your foot in the ground and out route from 88, Davion Taylor. Casey Smith, rather, beg your pardon. 1st down, Fayetteville at the 45. Here comes Drew Dickinson. I'll keep an eye on that kid. Draw play. Good run and maybe another 1st down. Flannery had to come downfield and make the stop. They'll pick up 10 yards into Greenwood territory at the 45. Dickinson played a little more closer to the line last year. He's kind of back at a in a defensive back spot. We'll see how long he stays back there.
Is he still kind of got sporting that cast type thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't look like it. Good stop. Flannery in there again on one, along with Colton Lacey. I'll go ahead and give Colton Lacey a little circle on my cheat sheet here. He's been in on some stuff.
They had a little problem with the mesh there. I thought we might have got a fumble, but he bounced right back to him.
Loss of 1 second and 11 back at the 46. Orgill in the shotgun. Play action, wants to throw. Across the middle. No, it went deep and to nobody. Well, he was running a post route. Rye was in coverage. Looking for Strickland. Call the admin office. Get a hold of Chris Young if you want to do any help sponsoring of the live stream. He'd be the guy to get to. He'll send you where you need to go. If you know who Brandon Brewer is, the baseball coach, he can probably send you that way as well. Troy Gerald is producing and engineering tonight. Joey B on camera, main camera. Lots of kids have come out for a class this year, so we appreciate the students.
Yeah, what do you say?
Hudnall with a sack.
Hit 12?
Had 12 this
12
year.
students? Wow.
What do you call that? Cinematography class? What do we call it? Bulldog broadcast class. Love it. Hudnall getting the call there. Attaboy, Chuck. Getting there and getting the mix, baby. Punt time. They're going to bring out the punt team.
Second punt of the night.
Right.
I think both offenses are still kind of preseason-ish. Is that the word?
Right. Certainly some timing issues. It's hot.
It's hot, yeah.
Need to get that sun down and get it out of here. 3 minutes left in the first quarter, no score.
We are in a bowl here at Fayetteville, in between the mountains.
Just not a breath of air. A lot of construction around the
Always.
facilities.
Seems like every time we're here, they're working on something.
I think the school's kind of completed. I think that's just apartments and stuff up there. That's
Okay. U of A stuff, maybe?
Yep, maybe. Canada fields a punt, and Greenwood's back in their own territory now. This time, the field's been flipped. Let's see where they spot them. At their own 20. So Coatney's back there with Dunbar, 4 receivers. And that's Rennick in motion. They give the Dunbar up straight ahead. He'll get 4 yards to the 24.
That's our best run of the night, wasn't from the QB.
Right?
I'd like to see us run behind Cepeda a little bit.
I mean that.
Well, he looks good, doesn't he?
Yeah. Coatney, shotgun, 2nd and 6. Other way they go with Dunbar. He slipped that time. He got 2 yards to the 28. 3rd and 4.
Looks like we're going to be at 3rd and 2.
Okay, they gave him.
Oh, stepped him back, 3rd and 3.
They bring in Holloway. Rhett's back there with Coatney. They try the hard count. We're in a little bunch formation off the left end of the line formation. Here's Coatney. He's got it. Holloway gets the call. Get up field. Got to get up field. Got to get up field. Did he get to the 30? He did. 31-yard line. A 4-yard gain for Holloway.
Wow.
They'll move the chains.
I thought he had him down the backfield.
Well, the aforementioned Jackson Cepeda.
74.
Road grader over there. Holloway stays in. Here's Coatney from the left hash. We're heading right to left on your radio, or left to right, rather, on your radio dial. Canada had a catch and dropped it. That's incomplete. Yeah, incomplete pass. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
He won't miss many of those this year. If y'all want to see something pretty good, go ahead and like him on Facebook and go back and watch some of his highlights over the summer. They're spectacular. As good as anything you'll see on the collegiate level.
I agree with that. I've watched a lot of the stuff. He's also on Twitter, or X, if you will. You can go check out some of his highlight reels there. Pretty impressive. Against some quality defensive backs. They swap out and go trips right now. Here's Coatney looking in the flat. Holt's first catch. Let's see what Ty's got to offer. Hit immediately, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. Bailey on the tackle for Fayetteville. Greenwood again on 3rd and long. With 1:20 left first quarter, still no score here in the preseason scrimmage. We'll start it for real on the 28th at Bentonville West. Coatney from the shotgun. He's got it. Play action, wanting to throw. Looking left, up top he goes. He's got Holt. Can he get there? Tyler, one-handed catch. Oh, baby, 15, 10, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown! Oh, baby! Ty Holt! Woo! 58 yards? Let's get it on! Oh.
Something about that name Holt.
Well,
You've kind of called the Holt's name a few years.
I have.
They're all players.
And Coach Brewer just saying, get out in front, don't get hurt.
I think he had his pick, too. I think Carnes was open over here on the right side of the field on basically the same route, kind of inside jets.
Nice. 58 yards to the house for Ty Holt. And he's in doing the holding as well for extra points. Let's see who our deep snapper is this year. That is Drew Bohannon, 41.
Good.
Franklin's kicks up and through. Bulldogs on the board here late in the first quarter. 7-0 Greenwood over Fayetteville. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. A 58-yard bomb to Ty Holt. Magical.
Yeah, he had just enough air in it, and Holt didn't quit running.
No, that's a great point.
Kept running.
Just keep running. Some guys will sit in the air and kind of wait. I got to adjust. Just keep running.
Just keep running.
And he'll get there. You see Coatney's got an arm there. We saw a little bit of that right there. He can stretch the field. And kind of a little one-handed snag, too, from Holt. I mean, if you can catch a baseball one-handed, surely you can catch a football one-handed.
I think you can. He just proved it. Good news, Tim. We're down to 96 here in Fayetteville. 96 degrees.
It's like 86 in this booth.
It's 7:30 tonight. Football weather. Let's go.
I got a
Big thing is the shade's pretty much over the entire field now if you're
It's
just
true.
listening.
Yep, correct. Kicks away from Franklin into the end zone. Like to see that. Touchback.
And it's not wind aided, I assure you. Richie, there is no wind, is there?
Not where I'm sitting. No, but there is some wind. I'm actually right in front of the press box, and I'm looking down at the flags. It's actually blowing west to east across there, kind of a straight, hot summer breeze, you know.
Richie doing a little.
I'm trying to think who I've been looking at over there that I thought was Richie on the other side.
No, I'm right below you guys, sitting in the
Who's that on the
expensive
30-yard
seats.
line over there?
Oh, you're in the loge box.
He's
huh?
doing some scouting.
You better not be in Don Tyson's seat. Does he come down here? Is
That's Springdale.
Oh, that's the University of Arkansas.
Now, Lindsay, Jim Lindsay, she just passed away.
Oh,
here.
man, I know. I sent Lindy a text. Told him I hated to hear about them.
You know, the offense for Greenwood was really, really patient. That was the first shot we'd taken downfield. A lot of plays that we set up just to get that look, I think. You know, we run the ball, do some screens, threw them in the flat. And that was the first time we took a shot downfield. I think we just kind of lulled them to sleep.
Well, that may be part of Coach Hogan's M.O., you know. An early penalty is a Greenwood and Hudnall getting in there doing the business, wearing out some offensive linemen.
Well, it was a sack. We got it. We sacked him on the first play, so this should be third down.
Okay, missed the sack. Who got the sack? Did you happen to see it?
It was kind of a group effort. I
Okay.
don't know that we actually would have got him, but he got caught up in a huddle there, and
Gotcha.
they blew the whistle.
We're at Harmon Field, and that's the end of the first quarter. And the preseason scrimmage here in Fayetteville, and the Greenwood Bulldogs staying true to their ways, really, in this scrimmage, up in the first quarter, 7-0. We will take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
you know, and Charlie had been getting, he just posted some stuff on social media about some game invites he's gotten from a number of colleges and, you know, putting his game film in there and what have you. And yeah, he's a stud.
You know, we talked about this defensive line, you know, having a few question marks after last year and then seeing what we got coming back and who was coming back. We thought we had some guys, Hudnall being one of them coming back. You know, they've kind of rang the bell tonight. I think that's our 4th sack of the night, somewhere in there. So good job by these guys coming to play football.
Well, that's just pure coaching right there, Ball Barber. There's a short punt, and Canada came flying up and made the catch. That's going to be a Peter call in the regular season.
Yeah, he wouldn't be
but
trying
he came
that.
in and got it, just in case they were wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just pure coaching when you're talking about how solid our defensive line is. You know, Hunter Morton just is doing the Lord's work out there with this defensive line.
It's true.
And he's also my son-in-law, so there's that.
He is really, really good. The last I checked, it's been a long time since he played.
Yes. Here's Coatney with short field from the 34. Play action. Brooks wants it all. He's got Carnes. Nope, he goes underneath. And Canada makes the catch inside the 10, down to the 7. I beg your pardon. That was Braden Rennick he had on his far side, number 2, just running free. But he went underneath in the 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Good-looking ball from Coatney there.
So Dunbar running to the left side on this one?
Well, I mean, I would. Big 74. Let's see. Let's you get a good look at Cepeda here if you're watching on the end there. We're talking about 10 or 15 D1 offers, the big boys.
6'5",
Sealed the
290.
edge. Nowhere to go for Dunbar. He'll go second effort back towards Cepeda's side and got 2 yards down to the 3.
You know, we've had some good ones over the years, but I think it's pretty safe to say we haven't had any recruited as heavily as
No.
Cepeda.
Certainly not. Maybe not at any position. Wilson, I guess, would be the only one. And they give it
Touchdown.
around, and in he goes at Holloway. On a little misdirection there. I thought Coatney might keep it, but Holloway goes in from 3 yards out, and the Bulldogs light up the night again.
Yeah, Cepeda, just a junior, right?
Oh, yeah.
6'5", 290.
And, I mean, everybody's offered him, bro. I'm not talking about
You've offered him.
Kansas.
Georgia,
I'm not talking
Alabama,
about
you name
Kansas
'em.
State and Arkansas Tech. No offense to those two.
Hey, now.
And Alabama, Birmingham. I'm talking about, yes, Richie, Georgia, Florida, Alabama.
Okay.
Extra points up and through. Had a Holtz hold. Franklin's leg is true, the right footer. The Bulldogs lead 14-0 over Fayetteville. We'll stay right here. Well, you know, we talked about slow offensive jitters, just kind of getting the cobwebs out. And,
I think they've got him out here.
well, that short field helped a lot. I shanked punt, but still consecutive drives into pay dirt certainly helps the confidence. And I don't know even where Fayetteville's picked or what I haven't seen any preseason 7A. Obviously, we bumped down to 5A, so I really don't care about 7A. At 6A, you might kind of peek up there and say, let's see. But obviously, we got Bentonville West week 1. Then you go back up here to Rogers, and then PA at home. Or I think that's how it goes down. Or I know.
No, we go to PA.
Okay, we go
Rogers at home.
Okay, so week 3, we're back at home with Rogers. Yeah, at Bentonville West, at PA week 2, and then our 9/11, September 11th is our first home game. We get Rogers at home. Looking down our conference schedule, we go to Morrilton on the 25th of September. That's after a bye week. So we play week 0, so we go 3 weeks. We get a bye. Then we start the meat and potatoes at Morrilton on the 25th. Harrison comes to town on homecoming on October 2nd. Dardanelle on the 9th at their place of October. Farmington the 16th at home. That's a big one. We go to Pea Ridge on the 23rd of October. And then we got Clarksville at home on the 30th. And then the gods have spoken. And it's like the clouds have opened up. And there's just golden light coming in the shape of spinach.
Week 10.
Week 10.
At home.
The November Classic. 11-6. November 6th.
Mark it down.
The Alma Airedales come to Smith Robinson Stadium.
The old foe.
And I sure thought Coach Young might go one more year because I feel like he wanted to put 100 on him.
What's going to be different is we're not going to play Siloam. And I think we've played Siloam forever.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
That is odd. And a good little
Face mask.
screen pad. They're going to throw a flag in there. I don't know if he got it or not. He got maybe some helmet. Flag comes in. Tackle made by Thibodeau. But you're exactly right. I'd like to see. When they had the mixed 6A, 7A conferences, Siloam went to the north.
Maybe.
And there may have been
Yeah.
12 and 13 seasons we didn't play them.
Maybe so.
But I still thought we might have got them in the non-conference, but maybe not.
But they're an old-time foe of long way back.
Yep.
And the Wolves won't be back this year either.
I don't remember a time when we didn't play Siloam.
Well, we need to look at that 12 and 13 seasons when they went to 7A West. They went to the north, and we had to play Hall and all them guys. I don't know if we played them in non-conference. But I know they were because
that's the only watch out.
Yeah. Second and half a yard here. Fayetteville on the move with 9:30 to go. Second quarter. Greenwood up 14-0. Controlled scrimmage. This is ones-on-ones. No hitting the quarterback. Oh, that's going to be another face mask. Yep. That time Thibodeau got a lot of face masks. He was there, good defensively. Contact as soon as the ball was caught, but the flags come in.
Yeah, those fluorescent gloves kind of help officials. Don't they?
You ought to bring a lot of gloves and then find out what color the other team's face masks are and then change your gloves out.
There you go.
Maybe they kind of camo. You have to have some black gloves tonight. Yeah. Nothing egregious. He just went for the tackle and got face mask, and momentum took him down, and he just held on. Purple Dogs on the move here, heading to the south end zone. First down at the Greenwood 25. Nice run there, finally brought down by Dickinson. Are we live? Okay. And the pass is caught right in the middle of the Greenwood zone. He'll be tackled. Flannery downfield. Dickinson came up from the safety spot, but the chains will move to the 7. This is Remington Thomas. He's a sophomore at quarterback.
Yeah, if you think about it, their usual quarterback that would be out here right now is over there on that campus right down the road.
Yep.
17-year-old playing college football.
This guy here's engineering their best drive of the night. They're going to go on the out route, and it's caught. Can Greenwood get there? They do. Wow! Wow! That's him. I'll tell you what, Thibodeau's playing some football. I mean, I know he's had a couple of face masks on the way down, but he's been in on the spot.
Yeah, Rye out there setting the edge.
Yep.
Richie'd be proud of that one.
Yep.
I love that. Really close to being a pick. The guy did
Yep.
a good job holding off, but that's a play that if the referees don't like it, they call it back.
So second and goal at the 5. Rolling right for their quarterback. Pressure comes. They're going to loft it to the end zone.
What a
nice
catch.
catch.
Wow.
Thibodeau just needed a couple more inches as Javion Strickland, who's their guy. That's their best wide receiver, their number one option. Makes a nice touchdown reception of 5 yards, and the Purple Dogs are on the board. PAT coming for Fayetteville. Ethan Farthing, the kicker. Right foot is through. Farthing is a sophomore. So 14-7, Greenwood leads with 7:37 left second quarter.
Got 10 more on that schedule there. You know, the old Golden Goblins. I remember years ago, I'll tell this story on your son. He was very concerned. You and I were headed to. I think he just gave a shout out for people to sponsor.
On it, yeah. I
said, hey, if they want to sponsor some Starlink.
No doubt, yeah. Yeah, if you want to sponsor Starlink, just Make your checks payable to cash to Tim Terry. And I'll.
Oh. The proceeds of that go to feed needy kids.
You know,
mainly yours.
You're right. I've got a grandkid. I got one that's got one due in November, and so there's that.
Papa, are you
back live? Okay, I am Pawpaw.
Pawpaw. Okay,
yeah, just Pawpaw. And Sage is the queen. So hopefully, little Everett Dean, he's due in November the 3rd. Hopefully, he'll get a chance. I told Sage, said, your days are numbered, baby. You're almost out of the picture.
Yeah, might as well live it up.
All right, kicks up and away for Fayetteville. That's a boomer.
Wow.
This kid's a sophomore, too. Dunbar right at the goal line. 3:19 to go before halftime. We're varsity on varsity here in the preseason scrimmage benefit game and the annual Greenwood-Fayetteville matchup. Greenwood's been really dominant in this deal. I know it's kind of controlled, but ones-on-ones in the first half, Greenwood's, I don't know that we've lost in a long time. There's been a couple of ties. There's been a couple of really bad blowouts that we took it to these guys. Cruz Coatney. And Holloway looking for room, nothing doing. I say that. He got 2 or 3.
I'm telling you, Rhett don't quit.
No,
initial contact, yeah. He hasn't missed leg day. Let's put it that way.
We talked about Dunbar coming up setting the squat record, 500 and what?
Well,
something.
Whatever's in the gym down there.
Yeah. Clock running. We're under 3 minutes. And Coatney again to Holloway, looking for room. Cuts back to the 35 to the 38. He's 2 yards short. It's 3rd and 2. And, you know, are you looking for explosiveness? We've been super vanilla today. He's been real conservative. We stretched the field out a couple of times and it's paid dividends. And now Coatney changing the play, looks to the sidelines. He's ready. Move Dunbar to his right. Mario gets it. He's going to try to run again. That time Fayetteville had – nope, they blew it dead as his progression was stopped.
Yeah, it had stopped.
And it's 4th down and 1, no gain.
2 minutes left. I think you might try.
We're going. Hogan's already.
Try behind 74 again.
That's where they kind of went that time.
Yep. Brewer's over here going to help too.
They may have lost half a yard. 2nd and 2. Coatney looking at the sidelines. They like what they see in the defensive set.
Maybe timeout.
Going to let the play clock run down. Maybe there's 8 on the play clock. I like this. Still coaching even in a scrimmage. 2-1. They call timeout. 4th and 2. Let's see what the Bulldogs want to do right here. We're back up and working on the internet. Had some internet issues. It's just some Wi-Fi issues up here locally, so. But they are accepting money in the athletics department if you'd like to donate some and work on getting us maybe their own internet hotspot. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Get that checkbook out.
Yeah. You know, this game's kind of just for funsies, but I always kind of like to use this time when of course, it don't matter what I like to do, but, you know, let's find a little gut check. Let's see who wants to go.
Yeah.
Let's find out who your dogs are.
I see Coatney coming out, so we're going.
I'm curious if the coaches know that we've had some pretty good success ones-on-ones in this scrimmage. It's a classic. It's like in basketball. Does that benefit game count? Well, did we win? Yeah. Oh, then it counts.
Well, you don't run the quarterback here, right? Because you touch them and they're down.
No, unless you've got some kind of naked bootleg you want to try. 2nd and 1.
Canada's 1-on-1.
They go straight ahead to Dunbar.
He didn't make it.
Hat comes off.
Nope, I think he's short.
I do too. He had to get to the 40. Dunbar, the ball's across the 40, but they spot his knees down before. It's going to be a turnover on down.
He got to the 39 3/4.
Yep, defense holds. And then that goes to Richie's point. You kind of see what you got. You go back and look at the film and you say, well, we got our offensive line. Did they fire off? Did they get the hole? Did they get
Stay low.
Yeah, all that. And so you work
Well,
on things there.
I like it too. Now you got your defense out there and some stuff that really kind of matters. I mean, you know it's a practice game. You know it's whatever. But when the game gets like this, you look across the eye and you say,
Yep.
I got you.
Last 2 minutes of a scrimmage game tied up. Last minute and a half you're going to get to play tonight. See who's got it. Look gut check. That's a good point. Play action. Purple Dogs want to throw. They're going to go up top in the post route, and it is incomplete. Willis on the coverage for
Malachi
Greenwood.
Willis, yeah. Right there with him.
Oh, Juju Sanders, intended receiver. I mean, you got to go to that guy. Yeah,
Juju Harshaw.
Yes. Probably named after Juju Harshaw.
Wow.
2nd and 10 at the Greenwood 39.
Uh-oh.
This is Orgel.
Bad snap.
Bobbled the snap. Still completes the pass. That's Rodney Worth in coverage. Jaden Nicholson on the catch. It's 3rd and 6. Well, come on, defense. It's 4 down territory for sure. Clock stopped it when he got out of bounds with 1:20 left and before halftime tied at 21. Orgill in the shotgun, 5 wide. Going to come underneath and a little curl route, if you will, a little in route, and couldn't connect. Incomplete. Again, Willis in coverage.
4th. See if the defense can stand up here.
4th and 6. Well, they go empty set again. They do. They go 5 wide, trips left. Watch the quarterback draw here. See if New City is going to spy that quarterback. Low snap again. Pump fake. Going to go out and up. And third option way over the top. Good job of Thibodeau to cover his receiver, and the defense holds. You asked, Richie, can you receive?
Minute 9. Still minute offense here. Right? Maybe get down there and get you a field goal.
Yeah, that'd give the head coach a little something to cheer about. The defense holding there, a crucial time. Only took, 22 seconds off the clock. I think it was 1:31 when we started.
Yeah, 3 incomplete passes.
We need a Thanksgiving Day practice right here, a little perfect practice going right down the middle of the football field.
That's right, perfect Thursday. Here's Coatney with Dunbar back there. Cruz will roll right, looking to throw. Steps up, unloads. Flag, got to fly out of jersey the whole way through. No flag. Well, that's a tough one there. Borderline of that face mask we saw a while ago. 2nd and 10 at the 36 of Greenwood.
What? No gain? He didn't catch it?
No, he was.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
He would have been a really good catch getting the jersey clean yanked off of him.
Too busy watching the interference.
Yeah, right. No, he didn't catch it. Here's Coatney. Underneath, caught Webb, turns outside and gets out of bounds. 1st down at the 48. Chains will move. Greenwood on the run here. Maybe the 47, but it's still a 1st down.
58 seconds.
Greenwood with 2 timeouts left. See if the Bulldogs can get down there and get a field goal, if nothing else. You got Holton Webb near side in the receiver corps. Coatney rolling the other way to the right. He'll unload and out of bounds. Brewer couldn't connect, incomplete rather. 2nd and 10. Ready to see Ty Carnes get in there offensively.
We're number 3. Yeah.
Not out there yet, but trust me, he's going to be a big cog in this offensive scheme. 2nd and 10. Coatney in the shotgun. Sends Brewer in motion. And he's got it rolling right again. Pressure comes. He'll unload for Brewer. Wow, what a catch. One-handed shoestringer. 3-yard gains, 3rd and 7. But the clock will stop as he got out of bounds.
I didn't think he had a chance of catching that one.
I did not either. Got a one-hand snag and hauled it in. Got a foot. Man, got both feet down, rather.
Using that 6'5" frame.
I can't believe he's back. I feel like he's been here forever.
I agree.
I love it.
Yep,
I
brought up
actually
as
really
a
like
freshman.
that kid. I think he's a great player.
Yes. Holt goes in motion. Coatney rolls left. Looking underneath. Holt's got it. Caught first down. 40, 35. Still working, trying to get out of bounds, and does so at the 33-yard line. Wow, big catch. A second one for Ty Holt.
What an effort.
You know, you remember Peyton, obviously Doc didn't play football at the varsity. Peyton had that football IQ. He was just a special player out there. You saw a little bit there getting to the out-of-bounds line from Holt. First down, pump fake from Coatney. Want to go up top on an out-and-up route. It is touchdown! Oh, baby! Braxton Canada, 33 yards. He bit on the out-and-up, and Coatney threw a perfect strike to the goal line up the far sidelines, and the Bulldogs score with 32 seconds left. Greenwood leads 27-21.
I'd love to go back and watch the film on that. I don't know how he got so wide open. That kid must have bit hard on that out.
Wasn't that the pick six guy?
It was, and we talked about setting that play up. That's
I think
what
he
exactly
got a little
what
payback right there.
Oh, baby. Braxton Canada. Just a human highlight reel. Franklin's PAT's on the way, and it's right down the middle. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Canada's a junior as well. I mean, so it's not like he's going to be gone for next year. 28-21, 32 seconds left in the Greenwood defense. Hang on for a pseudo ones-on-one victory here in the scrimmage.
I'll tell you what I love about that play, too, besides the fact he was so wide open, but you know, he throws a ball that he can catch. He doesn't try to overthrow him. Look, we just got to complete this pass. A lot of times, the guy gets a little overamped, overthrows that ball. So, you got to make the slam dunks.
Yep, very good. And 3rd and 6 too. I think it wasn't like you had time to come back and run a couple more. That was kind of all or nothing there. 28-21, 32 seconds left.
Down to 92 degrees, Tim. Cooling off up here.
Right. Franklin will approach and let her fly to the north. This one's going to be, would have been returnable from the 5. Now we'll see if the defense can hold one more time here. I mean, I wouldn't be mad for her to pick 6 of our own here.
They owe us one, right?
They owe us one. That's
They
right.
owe us one.
That's right.
Didn't we have this same scenario a couple years ago? They came down and scored and went for 2.
Maybe so.
I think they did that down there at Greenwood one year. They almost had a chance to tie it up and went for 2.
Right. Wow. There's the pass complete and out of bounds at the 39. It'll be a 9-yard pickup. Rye was out there with Rodney Worth.
Rodney Worth.
They gave him 8 yards, so it's 2nd and 2. Waiting to get Brock Shepard in the mix. Hadn't called his name out much. 44, senior. Really a high-energy guy. Sophomore year was maybe his best so far. Ball across the middle, almost picked. Who is that? That's Dickinson right there with him. Whew. Juju Sanders, intended receiver. I love Drew Dickinson. I love that guy. And Hackler not going tonight, but he'll be back in the mix and get to the regular season. 3rd and 2. It makes this defense even that much more better. More better, is that a good word?
Absolutely.
Okay. And in the flat, wide open to the Greenwood 40. Still on his feet, 35. Can somebody make a tackle? Rye came up, slowed him up enough. Flannery down the field, and probably Dickinson, yes, to make the stop at the 35 with 10 seconds left.
You know, you're talking about Hackler. There's not a linebacker in the state I would trade for Briar Hackler.
Right? And the Purple Dogs are going to use the timeout.
Well, yeah.
That guy's a junior too, right?
Who's that?
Hackler.
Yes. Yes. So, 10 seconds left. They're at R34. Fayetteville driving, trying to tie this thing up for the varsity portion of tonight's scrimmage. sun has gone down and still some twilight light going on, but the field lights are doing most of the work. The interesting field lights here at Fayetteville kind of pointed down, just lighting up the field, as opposed to not the normal kind of field lights you see.
It's interesting, yeah. I just now noticed that.
And here's Fayetteville now. 1st and 10 at the Greenwood 34. Straight drop. The sophomore going to air it out, go for it all. Checking on Willis. And, I just got there just in time.
Oh, no.
This is a bad call. He just kind of stuck his hand out and deflected the ball, and the defender fell.
Wow.
And they're going to get Willis for the PI.
Are we playing PA or PI?
Well, they're playing PA's coach.
Oh, golly.
I think if he gets his head around, they
Agreed.
probably don't call that. I think he run right into him, and then the guy, he was falling down anyway because he stopped, so he brake checked him.
Agreed.
But
if the head gets turned around, he batted it away cleanly before the ball got there. But like you're exactly right, they always look at the head. He had his head facing the wrong way. So here we go, 4 seconds from the 19. And here's Thomas in the flat and out of bounds.
No time.
No time. Wow, it should be a second left. You got to give 1 second.
I agree with one.
They're going to say that's the quarter. And
I was going to say that there's not a score clock on that side of the football. Well, I guess there is, but, I mean, it would be one little bitty clock down there. It would be hard for the white hat to see that.
well, that play doesn't take 4 seconds. But we'll take it, and the Greenwood is going to win the varsity portion 28-21 on the road here in Fayetteville. We'll take a break here. Let's see how much time they put on the clock for halftime.
10 minutes probably.
With the heat, for sure, I would say 7 or 10. Coaches talked it over there. Gill and Lucas met out at midfield. Let's see what they come up with. 12. Yep, and they're going to run it. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back and get you ready for some second half action here in Fayetteville. Bulldogs win the first half of the scrimmage 28-21. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
Over 22 years, Lumber One, locally owned and operated, servicing the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas commercial and residential building supplies. From lumber to windows, roofing, and a door shop for all your exterior and interior doors. They've got trim, hardware, and more. Whether you're a builder, remodeler, or do-it-yourself, Lumber One has got what you need. Lumber One, located off Industrial Park Road in Van Buren, where service still matters. Lumber One says, go Bulldogs.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
We're back here in Fayetteville, Harmon Field, home of the Purple Dogs. Benefit scrimmage preseason action. Tuesday night, Taco Tuesday. We had 5 guys on the way up. Again, this was a tradition. 2 years ago, we had 5 guys.
Similar outcome?
I think it was,
yeah.
28-21. Usually they're a little closer. I know one year we blew them out in Greenwood during the varsity segment.
When Coach Chick was over here? Maybe?
Well, and maybe then, too. I know, was it last year or 3 years ago, we had a pick 6 and just poured it on them. It was bad. It seems like in the past up here, we've got up and they've come back and got it close to tie. Almost exactly what we saw tonight.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Talked to Coach Chick a couple weeks ago, as a matter of fact. Good to hear from him. Greenwood's going to get the football here. Let's see. What do we got? Will Rye and that Holloway over there. I see a 2. Nope. 20.
Carnes.
29. And that is Ty Carnes, number 3.
That's pretty good hands right there. Caught the ball over his head.
I think you're going to get to see him in action here in a minute.
Raider Broberg is number 29. I like that. Raider with a Y. 28 is it running back. That's Drake Little. And Carnes goes in motion. My mom said, where's Ty Carnes? Well, there he is, number 3. Little gets the call. That's number 16 at quarterback now. That's Joey Young, a sophomore.
There's a flag.
There's going to be a face mask in
No,
there.
it's a little extracurricular by the linebacker that's coming out of the game.
So Joey Young, I don't know much about this kid. He's it says 16 on his jersey, correct, out there?
Yes, sir.
He's listed as a wide receiver, a sophomore, 5'10", 140 on our roster, so we'll make sure we got the right guy. 15-yard penalty moves it up near midfield.
Joey Young.
And Greenwood's ball at their own 49, first down. And Little gets the call up the middle.
.65, 66.
4-yard pickup.
Robert Worth, 65. Braxton Moore, 66.
Good. Young gives again to Little. Running room, 40 to the 38. Good hard running there from Drake Little.
Wow.
Great name, Drake. Love the Drake. You're a Seinfeld fan. Jacob Wright is a right tackle. Big 72. Good-looking kid there. 6'4", 285. Here's Little again. Second effort got him to the 35. Hang on to the football. You mentioned Aiden is it Brazil? Aiden Brazil, or is it Brazel? Do we know? Aiden Brazel, Brazil. Brazel? Brazel. Very good. Aiden's 57. He's at center right now. Here's Young in the shotgun. Carnes with a little motion on 2nd and 7. Again, Little gets the call up the middle. Good run to the 30. Needs about 2.5. They gave him the 29, so he needs 2 yards. 3rd and 2. And Greenwood is running down their throat here.
Going fast.
Yeah. Young. Again, Little. Hit hard. Tried to get to the 28. He's going to be about a yard short. 4th in the yard. Braxton Moore out there at right tackle. 4th and 1. Here's Young in the shotgun. Hard count. Fayetteville held their ground. Is that Ayson Dawson? Is that how you say it? A-Y-S-N? S-E-N? Ayson Dawson. First down for Greenwood. Little gets the call right up the gut. Well, I'll tell you what, they're just getting in there behind the Brazel and just saying,
the beef.
Get in here.
Yep.
You talked about Robert Worth over there at left tackle. First down, Greenwood at the 25. Dawson back there in the backfield. And Little gets the call. Good cut right up the seam there, down near the 20. Be 5-yard pickup. Drake Little's making a hand here. And I like it.
Tight formation. The cluster.
That's what he might throw out of. Been spread wide. Let's see what Little's got. Give it to him again behind the cluster. Little to the 15. Hold on to the football. It's a first down to the 14-yard line. This has been magical right now from Drake Little.
He doesn't run Little.
No.
His name's Little.
He's a sophomore, too, by the way.
Man.
I beg your pardon. He's a
Junior.
5'8", 150, a junior.
Mom's principal.
Nice. Well, you got to run harder. You get detention.
That's right.
Good
little
second
brother's
effort.
Hawk.
Is it his little brother what?
His name's Hawk. Hawk and Drake. Drake and Hawk.
Hawk?
Hawk?
That sounds like an 80s cop sitcom or drama.
Looks like the second half of the
Starsky and Hutch.
Road Warriors.
Hawk and, what did you say the other one was? Drake and Hawk?
Drake and Hawk.
Oh, yeah. I like that. 2nd and 11. He lost half a yard. Young going to throw. The lefty. Well, not Little in the flat. 15. Makes a man miss down to the 10. Oh, baby. 6 yards is 3rd and 5. All right. Loose ball. Officials finally get it. Love the Drake.
Oh, Drake's kind of like Novocaine, right? Just keep applying. It'll work.
Very good. Here's Young on 3rd down and 6 now. They call it.
Offside.
They got him to jump. Good. A late flag on the far sidelines, but it's still
half the distance.
Yep. Well, 5 yards. It should be the 5 yards making 3rd and 1. They're outside the 10. And he gave him a whole lot of yards on.
It should have been five either way. It's half the distance.
Yeah, but we weren't quite to the 10.
Yeah, I think we needed 6 yards to get.
Yeah,
we'll take it.
The spot.
1st and goal. Little, why not?
Get in.
Find it, baby. Earn it.
Oh,
he did. He's in there. Touchdown. Drake Little. Let's get it on. Oh, baby. Why not? Did he touch it every play of that drive? I think he just ran it down their throat.
I think he did.
And he caught one little screen pass. It's beautiful.
You know, he got in a lot of games last year and mop up varsity action, and all he did was pick up yards. Kid's a pretty good football player. Dad's a pretty good little football coach. Good family. Great running. Good job.
Now, that's not Coach Little's boy, is it?
Well, Coach Little, Pit Bulls.
Yeah, okay.
He coached a long time with Pit Bulls. But great job by the offensive line, too,
Correct.
on that.
Yes. Who was that, 35 or backup kicker?
36.
Grayson Cobbler. Now we're talking.
It'll make you hungry. I'm a cobbler.
Dang it. Did we get a dessert at 5
We
guys?
did not.
We had to get that Whataburger on the way out for a little chocolate shake.
Oh, anyway, 35-21. And we are at running clock. Is that what you said?
And the last two, yes, until the last 2 minutes. Shout out to our camera girl. Who was that went and got us waters? Naomi.
Do we owe her?
Well, I paid. She took my, I gave her my credit card.
And it didn't burn?
It didn't. They didn't reject it. And I don't know what all might be on there. Maybe we talked about some Lululemon stuff or something like that.
Insufficient funds.
But we had to go down to the concession stand and buy water. So next year at our benefit, we'll have to remember that.
You're not going to stock the new box. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not.
You're not. You and these visiting boxes in all these years.
Hey.
I think it's personal.
Well.
Because I think it's just you and I.
It's 150 degrees.
Yeah.
We're the only constant in this deal. We've changed coaches, ADs. I don't know.
A lot of
when
players.
did Cecily get here? Maybe the superintendent's been here a while.
Maybe.
I don't know when he got here.
That's a good question.
No, I think. Yeah, I don't remember. But for some reason, and me, it ain't your fault. It's 100% my fault. I have no friends from opposing football teams.
I don't know why. You're so uplifting
It's
and
not my
encouraging.
fault we beat everybody.
know
I
it.
just run my mouth and tell you about it.
Yeah, remind you of it.
Yeah, right.
This program's won a few games.
Oh, well, here's Fayetteville's turn, and
Wow.
Greenwood defense swarming in there. Oh, baby. Let's see who we got going right here. Big number 70 flying in. That's Taden Mills. I swear I saw 43
43,
get in there. Jason Pugh, there's a C there. Is that Jason spelled with a C? It looks like Jacon, but maybe Jason with a C. I kind of like that.
He does have his glasses on.
I didn't bring my little light, though. I'll have my light.
Oh, we need to
Is
get
that
you
one of them dimmers?
a headlamp.
You know,
I've
we
got
got
like a
the new
headlamp
head
deal.
coach this year, and you know, I
Does it
asked
have a dimmer that you can dim it a little bit for you?
asked
No.
Coach Gill who was going to be the
43 for us.
Richie was talking.
Go ahead, my score's not that good.
Jacob Pugh. Yeah.
Jacob Pugh.
It
It looks like a C, doesn't it?
It does. It looks like an N at the end, but I have my glasses on. I'm right now. I got it.
Whoa.
Quarterback keeper, down he goes. Nice tackle in the open field. That's Ben Clark. Big
Ben
linebacker,
Clark,
sophomore.
6 foot 200, 10th grader.
He's every bit of 6 foot. He's probably closer to 6
Ooh,
foot.
now,
Good looking kid.
200
Dang right, he's
pound
a- look
10th
at
grader.
34.
Wow.
Golly.
Mom's a dance coach. I bet he's got some.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Yeah, good.
She's a champion too,
I saw
by the way.
Wyatt Elliott just come off, big number 20.
Look at was it 91 out there?
Ty Bircher's in there. 90.
Bryson Hunt, 6'4", 240, 10th grader. Am I reading that right?
That's him on the end of the line out there?
Yeah, 91.
Yeah, that's a stud.
Golly, a 10th grader.
Good gosh almighty. Who else was out there? There's Taylor Goins was out there that trip. Holt was
Ty
in there
Bircher.
defensively. Oh, Fayetteville punts it back to us with a minute 50. The clock was going to stop under 2 minutes, but it's still running, which is fine with me. We're up 2 touchdowns.
You know, I've been impressed with the defense. We kind of had a lot of questions about what they were going to look like this year, but they've done really, really well tonight. I thought both sides of the ball. We had guys in position. Missed a few tackles early, but both sides of JV so far has looked really good, and the varsity defense also looked well.
I had the inside scoop on the defense. I knew the defensive line was going to be solid.
Oh, you got a connection. The Carnes make the block.
Yep.
Man.
And a nice catch out there from Lawson Leith. You know, Lawson Leith, he's a junior this year. He got some time last year. That Young still in at quarterback, the lefty. First down at the 46. Everybody move but the football.
Center, yeah. Back them up, boys.
And we got the new center in there. That's Matthew Craven at center. And so Young came up to tell him, hang in there, baby. Joey Young, a left-handed quarterback from a short line of left-handed quarterbacks in Greenwood.
Very few.
You know, I know Gil got the head coaching job, but I asked him who was going to be the defense coordinator. He said, I am. So he's still going to be making the call.
Yes, that's a great question and a better answer. Little almost took the snap. He got the handoff, and he'll get a yard maybe on 1st and 15 after the false start, 2nd and 14. And I don't have any problem with that. You know, he kind of said, I'm going to let Hogan do his thing. He's been running the show over there for a while with Young. He's been bred for this moment, and it's his. There'll be some new wrinkles.
That's your quarter.
As the third quarter comes to an end, but for the most part, it's going to be what we've seen. Always the question when you get a new coach. Now, if you had brought in somebody from outside the system, there might be more worries. Are we going to start running the wishbone or what have you? Now, I would assume that our athletics director, school board, whomever all is involved in the coaching searches aren't going to backtrack. They're going to stay with a guy that's probably hurry up, no huddle. You know, I mean, that's kind of what we're going to do from now on, I would assume. Because obviously, you come interview for Greenwood's job, you're not going to run the wing T as much as it might be effective.
Well, you're going to talk to him earlier this year, and he's an old Fordyce Redbug. So you're going to have to bring that into the interview. So what was it like being a Fordyce Redbug? They know a little bit about football down at Fordyce.
Jimmy Cox, right? Played for Dr. Cox.
I
Won a
asked
state
him.
title in 91. Was he there then? I don't know.
I think I asked him the other day, and I'm getting old. I can't remember because I asked Coach Cox that, and I can't remember what he told me.
Yeah.
I know he coached Ray Lee Johnson.
Oh.
Remember him? Played for the Chargers, Razorback.
Yes. That's nice.
So
the third quarter's over. It's 35-21. You want to pay a bill real quick? You got any commercials? I'm sure you're – okay.
you're the commercial, Tim.
Yeah, right.
Bring us a commercial.
Well, Onyx Healthcare, thank you for your sponsorship. What do? They massages?
FKKM 93.5.
Here's Greenwood now. We flipped the field. Young rolling left, the lefty. Got rid of it and caught.
Wow.
That's Dawson at the 50 and a first down to the Fayetteville 47. A lot of cheering for a hit.
For a 15-yard.
Not a first down. Looked at the wrong chain. But it made it second down and short. Good catch from Dawson in there. 83, Jaden Mills just ran off. And Little back to work. Up the gut he goes.
There's a first down.
Boy, the offensive line just dominating this second-string defensive line.
Wearing them out.
Yeah, it's not even really close.
Nolan. 49 Brevigil?
Bravagal.
Bravagal?
Bravagil.
My print on here is
Bravagal.
not the
But all
best.
the eyes long.
Bravigil.
This JV offensive line,
yeah.
they're not lacking in girth.
They're certainly dominating these guys right now. We've had our way on the ground. I'd just stay with it. They're going to throw this time Young.
Carnes.
Dropped it. Looked to run before he caught it.
Oh, look at it.
You know, the thing you hate about that is this is a guy that's got starter potential. I mean, it's not even – he was brought up as a ninth grader, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, you know he can be on the starting lineup, but you got to catch those. Different spin, though, from the lefty. That might make a difference, you know. Sometimes the ball comes in there the other way, like the toilet down in Australia.
Oh.
There's another one to Carnes. Caught that one. Hit hard immediately. And down to the 35. He'll get 7 yards. It's 3rd and 3. And, you know, obviously Grant Carnes, his nearest older brother, was just a magical player for Greenwood.
He was decent.
This kid's got all that potential.
I like the way they went right back to him, too.
Yep, correct. 3rd and 4. They're clustered off to the left of the line there in a bunch formation. And back to, that's
49.
Bravagal pushing the line.
Man.
First down to the 28.
Golly. That's the student body left, and let's go.
Great job. You could see his feet just keep turning in there in the middle, just keep pumping.
I'm like Richie. This offensive line means business right now.
First down at the Fayetteville 28. Young in the shotgun. Looks to throw, pressure coming. Didn't blow that dead? Yeah, you got to blow that dead. He was going to be sacked.
A little delayed blitz there off the edge.
Ryan Ross, number 6, checking in. Little back in for Greenwood. I'm assuming Ryan Ross would be the son of the head basketball coach. B.J. Ross. He's a sophomore, 6 foot 160. Wearing number 6, obviously one of the better numbers on the roster. Yeah, that's number 6. It's tunnel screen for Ross.
There he
Caught.
is. Go.
30. On his feet, 25. Make a man miss, 20. Down to the 15. A first down for the Bulldogs. A nice gain. 16 yards for Ross. I
Nice
beg your
little
pardon,
pancake.
21.
56. 56 got a nice pancake.
Pancake.
That's Ethan Shoemate, senior. First down at the 15. Carnes in motion. They give the Little. Nothing doing. Hit hard up the gut, maybe a yard to the 14. It's the 2nd and 9. Clock running, 8:20 to go in the football game. 35-21, Bulldogs on top. Young in motion. We bring in a late left tackle. I want to say it was Hudson Golden. Yeah, a Golden child. Nice
Man.
churning there across the 10 to the 9.
So 49 again.
From Bravo.
Noah.
For a 3rd and 5. Might see a field goal unit come out here if we don't move the chains. Give them a little varsity, get them a little live game action. 3rd and a long 4 Breivogel trying again, not going to get there to the 7. He's a yard short.
Got positive yardage.
Ross will come in. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field.
It's 4th down and 3.
Bulldogs coming in with a 4th and 2 at the 13. Got to get just inside the 11. Young checks the sidelines. He's ready. He's got it. Try to run little second effort. Didn't get him there. A yard short. Thought he might when he broke the initial contact, but couldn't get through the second wave, and the Bulldogs will turn it over on downs as the clock runs here in the 4th quarter. 35-21. Greenwood with the lead here in Fayetteville. We're at Harmon Field, Fayetteville High School, the benefit scrimmage game. We're going to get it on for real at Bentonville West on the 28th of August. 7 o'clock kickoff.
It's our 3rd meeting with them, I think.
Seems right.
2 years we were up here. That was a really great game.
Yeah.
2 years ago up there.
Mm-hmm.
Score fest.
Yes. That Harbor game up here last year was magnificent.
That was a dandy.
Fumbled snap into the end zone.
Safety.
And they're going to get him down for a safety. All right. They'll give number 35, Taylor Goins, credit for the safety and the sack. Hey, baby. 37-21.
Bentonville West, that little quarterback, he's back. He was just a junior last year. They ought to be loaded for bear this year. That'll if you want to just kind of get a good barometer. I mean, this is going to be a good barometer about where we're at. But come regular season, you know, and that team really'd like to get us.
Yeah,
a lot of those guys were young a couple years ago, so they'd love to get us. How they got us up there 2 years in a row is.
Well, when we changed the conference schedule, everything kind of had to go wishy-washy. I'm not a big week 0 fan. I'm not a big bye week guy in the middle of the season. Obviously, it helps to get some healthy guys. But it is what it is. That's what we got. But, yeah, I don't know how going back up there 2 years in a row, it just was the reschedule of the 5A.
Well, and PA got back in there.
The bye week this year is going to be kind of cool. You know, Auburn's got Florida that week. If I could get Golish to send me some tickets, I'll show up.
Well, call Roger. Huh? When's the bye week? On the 8th? Is the night? The
18th.
18th for us.
18th, yeah.
Yeah. So whatever's going on the 19th, I don't know where the beloved Porkers are going to be. Let's just see.
Winner's Circle.
We'll be Georgia at home that weekend. Right after we thumped the Fighting Kane Archers in Utah the week before. Got to get a hold of Kane, get some tickets to that. Wouldn't mind going to is that Provo or not? Where's Utah?
It's here.
Salt Lake City.
It's at home.
It's here.
No, it's in Utah.
Oh, it is. I thought it was.
No, it's at Utah.
It's here.
It's here. I'm pretty sure.
It is 8.
I rarely go against him, but I think I'm going to this time.
Right.
I'm with you. I'm with you, fellas.
Salt Lake City, Utah, 9:15 p.m. on ESPN at Utah, the 12th of September. Yeah.
I was wrong.
Got to get with the Fighting Kane Archers and see if we can get some tickets. That'd be an awesome road
He's worked his
trip.
way up to, I think I've heard, like 3rd team. So
Yeah, I figured he'd red shirt. I would assume he would just be because they threw out the red shirt rules. Now you can just do whatever you want. And a pass out to Bentley Neese, incomplete. Young in there at quarterback still. Ross heading out. Here is Jaden Mills. Yeah, hopefully he won't be up there long in Utah. Here's a give to Bravo.
Oh, no holding flag.
Bravo. Flags came flying from the back judge, who's not wearing a white hat, but he'll be refereeing probably some games, so they're letting him get some work at referee, if you're wondering. 2 holdings? Or he just signaled twice. You only get to take one of them.
This will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Pretty close. second down, and the ball moved back to the 39, we'll call it. Second down and 18. Bravo goal back there with Young. The lefty looks left, now back right, rolling against the grain. Can he find a receiver? He can't. Trying to show some speed, and he just throws it out of bounds. Got it across the line. Carnes was in the area.
I thought they called him for a sack. I don't like that. I thought he got rid of him.
Really?
Yeah, he marked him. He lost some yardage on it, called him for a sack.
Not a whole lot, so that's somewhat positive. It's third down and long now, 3rd and 20. 3rd and 19. Greenwood shuffles up a little bit. Formation, go empty set. Young with a hard count, looks to the sidelines, 1:30 left. Forget that inside 2-minute rule. They're just letting the clock run. It's hot. Let fans and the kids get out of here. And camera people. Young, plenty of time. He'll have to step up and ran out of room. He crossed the line. So it's a great catch and throw, but there should be a flag come out here as Lawson Leith makes the catch. No penalty?
Yeah.
Just call it incomplete. Oh, okay. That's better than the penalty, I guess.
Yeah, we lost the down, though.
Right. So, looks like Franklin's going to come on to punt. Bohannon, our deep snapper. Drew Bohannon.
Is this our first punt?
No, Canada punted a couple times.
Oh, that's
early.
right.
That's a good one.
A
Turned
beauty.
over, high spiral. Well done.
That kid's done it before.
Yep. Well, he's our normal kicker, so you assume he probably punted a few.
If
while
need
he's
be,
out there.
yeah.
Fayetteville's last chance here with 33 seconds, 37-21. Thanks to Troy Gerald, all of the camera crew that came up. Buffkin, little Tucker here. Should be fine.
It's all better now.
Braving the elements. Naomi, is that your boy, little Gerald, here? Oh. Who was that little dude? Oh, did he? What was the guy that was in there with us? Asher. And the run off the right side. I thought that was surely Flannery's not back in. 43. I just saw a 3, and that's Jacob Pugh.
One more play, probably.
Ty Bircher at corner. You mentioned him. And Fayetteville to throw. Going to unload down deep too hard.
1 second.
Luke
No,
Wilson
they let it
out in
run.
coverage. That'll do it. Greenwood 37-21. Another successful preseason scrimmage. And good luck to Fayetteville this year in their season in the 7A West. And the Bulldogs embark on the little tour of the 7A in the non-conference with the Bentonville West, Pulaski Academy, I keep getting that backwards. Academy's game 2, right? And then Rogers comes to Greenwood in week 3.
I think you're right.
I'm going to make sure. Yeah, we're at Bentonville West. Next time you hear from us on August 28th, the Friday. And then we're at Pulaski Academy on the 4th. And then September 11th, we'll commemorate 9/11 at Greenwood. It'll be the 25th anniversary or 35th?
Now,
25th anniversary of
have
9/11.
we ever played Rogers in football?
It's been a while, probably, if we have.
I don't remember.
Late 70s. Maybe. I don't know.
Rogers High School?
We might have played Heritage once somewhere in there, maybe.
Yeah. All right. You head back down the hill.
We're going to try to. Enjoyed it, boys. We get all the bugs out. If you're tuned in still, internet issues, that was local internet, not our fault. If you'd like to donate to getting us our own hotspot, just get your checkbook out, go up to the admin office at on West Center, or you can call 996-4142, get a hold of Coach Chris Young, or find Brandon Brewer.
Yep. They'll take your money.
They'll certainly take it. We'll get it donated. We'll get that purchased. So,
That's right.
all you internet warriors out there, yeah, appreciate you tuning in. Thanks to all of our sponsors. And we're looking forward to a great season. Under the first-year head coach, Jason Gill, Greenwood wins tonight 37-21 in the controlled scrimmage. For the ball barber and Kevin Jones, I'm Tim Terry saying so long from Harmon Field. August 28th, we'll have you at Bentonville West. Tune in again. Take your Walkmans if you go. We'll be live on the FM channel there, our local FM transmitter. You've been listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
For 4 generations, Johnson Dermatology has proudly cared for the skin and the spirit of Greenwood. Supporting Greenwood High School and the community isn't just tradition, it's who we are. At Johnson Dermatology, we're dedicated to efficient, quality, compassionate care centered around you. We believe in giving back with our time, resources, and commitment to the place we call home. Johnson Dermatology, caring for Greenwood generation after generation.